I'm not gonna bite you, Jesus.
Welcome back to RatAttack!
Holy crap, I like never hear you yell. That was
How is
kinda
everybody doing?
What is up, guys?
Listen, today I'm out of it. I've got like input lag on everything. I got some new blankets last night. I think that's why everything is so bizarre. Because I slept too good. Like literally, it's like I threw a net on the clouds and dragged them down to sleep in.
You finally forgot to bring his blankets home, so he got actually new ones that weren't ratty and old and cum stained and...
No, you're more right than you think, so. But no, I left them at my dad's, and then when I got home, and my dad lives like 2 hours and like 40 minutes away, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, man, I really don't want to like go back, because then that'd be like a 5-hour trip if I went just to get my blankets.
You're literally paying like more in gas than it would cost to just get a new blanket.
And what I did is I have a queen-size bed, but I got king-size blankets, and they're super soft. If I remembered the brand and whatnot, I genuinely recommend it.
Well, I mean, soft blankets are pretty much everywhere. I think you just got very, very used to...
my old ones.
The very, very old ones, yeah. But anyways, play more raincode. We're investigating the Nail Man. So let's ask about the dolls.
Okay.
That reminds me. Is there any information about the dolls used in the Nail Man ceremonies?
You're gonna be mad if I do that for every line.
Editor, mute him.
I know a few have been found at the crime scenes too.
This is how I do
Do
my
you have
comment?
beef with Yuma?
I do have beef with Yuma.
Really?
Definitely not that interesting to me.
He's
compared
better
to
of a twink than you? Is that what you're upset about?
That's not even true, by the way. And secondly, is that now you thought
Is that what your only point is?
No,
I think we're gonna need you to leak some feet pics in the Discord for us to believe you, right, guys?
buy the membership. My feet are on there. And also,
They are on the membership.
Yeah,
That is
'cause
true.
for the 1,000 subscriber special.
The outtakes. You will get like close-up view of Ethan's feet. Me drawing on them, tickling him, actually.
Yeah, because we do like what do we draw on it? Like a smiley face?
A smiley face on your feet.
And like the 1,000 subscriber thing was like a fake like
Date.
interview type thing, I guess.
A date.
A date, yeah, a date. I forgot that. And on it, I like bring my feet on the table we're eating on, and I have like a big smiley face drawn on it. That was literal hell to sit through.
It was
like it's
so
supposed to just
funny
be.
to me.
It's supposed to be dot line.
Well, you needed to see it on the camera.
Yeah, but still, you were like, wow.
Well, hey, it made a really good outtake, so...
It did.
Only 99 cents a month, by the way, guys. It's on sale right now.
That is illegal. You cannot do that.
It's normally like $100 a month. It's crazy.
Maybe that's only Australia that's illegal in. I know in Australia you can't do that.
Well, it's a joke, guys. It's /J. As long as I say /J, it's legal.
Yep.
You find that stuff in any doll shop.
Doll shop?
Yes,
Huh?
Yuma.
You haven't seen one? What are you, a foreigner or something?
Yeah?
Around here, all the craft shops have been selling fancy dolls for a long time. They were mostly souvenirs for tourists, but that industry is long gone now. Some places still sell them at steep discounts just to get rid of their stock. If you know where to look, you'll see mountains of illegally discarded dolls all over the place.
Can't they just throw them away?
I see. So they aren't much of a clue given how easy they are to obtain.
Alright. And about the suspect.
La
A
suspecto.
watchmaker was arrested earlier. He's suspected of being involved in the Nailman incident. Does anyone know anything about him?
A watchmaker? You mean G.A. Colin?
Maybe?
I've asked him to fix the church clock several times. To think that he's the Nail Man.
Well,
Don't buy it?
It hasn't been proven that he's the culprit yet.
Oh, I see. But if it were him, no one would blame him.
Why?
What do you mean?
You know, is
This
that
city has completely changed. Everyone is seeking salvation in some way. The Nail Man was born out of our situation.
You mean the Nailman is what the people actually wanted?
See, that's kind of confusing to me, because is the Nail Man... He just kills whoever, right? Like, I don't think I saw any moral code of his to kill only bad people or anything.
We've only seen it be like Richie people, though. And assuming that this fourth one follows the trend of the other three we saw, I could see that being the case, that it's just another Richie Rich.
Yeah. I'd like to learn about the other victims if we can.
Also,
Many would certainly
I was hoping to get ahead of
deny
that.
it, but the nailed dolls continue to appear in our forest.
Also what?
We could have a copycat killer. Do we know that this nail man is the same as the previous 3?
Oh, no, not at all.
So that's another little strand we could follow.
That's something I don't... I mean, it could be like Amaterasu related, very much so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If the nail man acts as their agent, then they are also the nail man. In a way. That's how I see it. What do you think?
Shut up.
It's true.
My answer to
the
that.
Nailman could be seen as a savior to some people. After all, he kills the people you want dead for you. I mean, the victim had it coming for doing something worth getting killed over, right?
What if it's like cutting you off in traffic or something?
I mean, why are these people just like dismissing the possibility you could just literally be writing names on there for fun and then just watching them die later, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you don't need any good salvation-y reason to kill someone. You can just do it for like, man, I need some stress relief. I'm gonna kill that guy that yelled at me earlier. Well, ooh, level up.
I think I've asked about everything I wanted to find out.
Looks like time is almost up. Let's get going.
It's been 3 hours already.
Was that okay?
Did I do good?
Yes, it will suffice. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, you're a terrible assistant. You've done nothing.
I don't know. I think they've been more helpful than you think.
You should study their faces well. They may end up being accused of the murders.
It's very likely one of them.
Yeah.
You need to remember every face so you can spot them even if they flee through a crowd.
Probably need to remember their shoes.
Wait! Do you mean the actual culprit is one of them?
Could be.
Perhaps. There's not enough information yet to act on. We have no time to waste. Let's investigate the other crime scenes.
All right.
Best not to scramble what little gray matter rests in your hand. So let's examine the crime scenes chronologically.
Okay. Well, the first murder occurred at...
The secret club.
Yeah.
Yeah, secret club.
I did not remember which
It's
one was the
secret
first
club
one.
in the Kamasaki district, right?
Well, I could be wrong, but I'm not.
Correct.
Yes.
Let's hurry. I won't
How
allow
bad
time
would it
to
look
be
to
wasted.
Halara if we got that wrong?
It was the mansion, right?
It was the clock tower.
What's this tree?
What is that doing? This tree is big and majestic and all, but there's something unsettling about it.
That's true.
I think it's because of how twisted and distorted it is.
Like my heart.
Like my wiener. Goes in like curves.
That's... I mean, mine was emo, but yours is like medical, dude.
I
You
need
gotta
a-
get that wrapped up.
I need a
Like,
doctor.
literally... Well, unwrap it, I guess.
I need a cast for that thing. You like break it and then straighten it and then let it heal, like they do with nose surgeries.
Could
you know?
you break a boner?
I've heard of people breaking their wieners, and I don't really know how you do that. I'm guessing it's more like tearing.
Yeah, it's probably more tearing that happens.
Because if it's like
you...
the muscle and blood and stuff, like making it really stiff. I
Yeah.
imagine the like muscle tears if you like bend it too steeply, you know?
Well, it's hardened like that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
Ugh, I don't even like thinking about that.
I don't mind thinking about it.
Halara?
Yeah, we got
I'm
different
confused.
fetishes.
The first incident was 6 months ago, right? If we go to the crime scene now, there's nothing left to investigate.
Could talk to the business owner.
Or
I
a
think it will be
forte.
a waste of time. There's no need to worry about that.
Maybe she has a like look back in time forte.
Yeah, Gage, maybe she does.
Did I say they or she?
You said she. I was making fun of you. I was not doing what Gage has done 100 times.
I see the thing. I don't care, you know.
You gotta be careful how you phrase that, though. People are gonna hear that the wrong way.
I already said in the other episode, if it was a real person, I'd be like much more attentive to it. But honestly, I'm just talking. I'm not gonna sit here and think about it that hard.
I still want to just point it out, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, you have a plan then?
It's just you're making me look like homophobic or something when it's just I have a bad memory with that stuff.
What?
I've never known a
You're
person in
working
real
with
life that
Halara
I've referred to
Nightmare.
as they, them.
What more
You know.
could you
There's one person we
possibly
met.
ask for?
Nope. Not that I knew.
There was that person in that club you went to during the
I went to one meeting.
You didn't talk to them?
I didn't talk to anybody.
Oh.
You went to it like 5 different times. I never went after that first
I guess,
time.
yeah, because it was the other friend I went with more often. It was like one of those, what was it called?
GSA.
Well, it was called
Just call it that. Because there's different names for it in different places.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's smart. Always the cracker thinker.
The cracker, yo!
I was trying to think of like you crack down on it, you know? But I guess, whatever, you can be a
I'm
cracker.
literally the cracker thinker. That's my detective name. The cracker thinker.
Cracker thinker? That's so stupid.
What were you saying, though?
Oh, there was someone there who was non-binary.
Oh, yeah.
Or figuring out, I guess, because I know things changed a few times when talking to them, but... Just, I thought you talked to them, is all, but I guess not.
No.
Because, you know what, I messed that up a few times. Never to their face, but behind the snes when I was talking to the friend about them.
It would have been really funny just now if you said, I've never to her face.
Never heard of it. But...
If you ever trip up on it, I'm going to, like, start screaming at you like, it's they! It's they!
Well, now it's just in my head.
No, yeah, I know.
So...
But like I said, I've never known anyone in my life. It's always he, she, that's it. So, like, it's not programmed in there. It's like vocabulary that's missing, you know?
Now, let's be swift.
Huh? Right.
I don't really get it, but talk about confidence. Wait,
Yeah, I
is
want to
this
see
a
her power.
club?
See their power. Their power. I want to see their power.
What were you about to say, her power?
No, what? No.
Mystery. I'm all hyped.
Where did they go?
Why is it blocked
This appears
off?
to be the crime
Why are
scene,
they
but it's
blocked
sealed
off is what you're supposed to say.
They've left it like this for 6
Yeah, you can
months.
quit right now.
You have to have neutral
No
terms
doubt
for everything.
They've shirked their obligation to clean up. I suspect the peacekeepers are lazy to a fault.
How'd you do that?
All non-binary people can do that.
Yeah. Dang.
Yes, it's a thing
open.
they do.
I need to
Let's go
change.
What if he just fell down the stairs?
That'd be really. And it like just cuts off right as he starts like falling.
He just like rolls the credits right as he hits his head at the end. Because he died. It's just the end of the game.
That's funny. This place is. Why are the lights on if it was like all blocked off?
He's doing a move!
This is a secret club. This place sucks.
Well, it's a secret club, Gage. What do you think was going to be here?
Secret clubs are supposed to be big and cool and awesome and like bussin'. This
In
is
the
just like a
cramped city
one-room
where-
schoolhouse.
It's just a room with some slot machines and gambling stuff.
You totally got nailed to this wall, I think. Anyway, what's up?
Yeah, tell me what's up,
The
boo.
peacekeepers may be sloppy, but even they wouldn't leave the crime scene completely untouched. The body was probably found around here. The victim's name is Suguma Iho.
Why are one of the
an
machines
old man
broken?
who owned this place. His reputation left much to be desired. This place was an illegal casino operating at obscene rates. Even the cheating was rampant.
You sure know a lot about it. When did you...
Well, it's money related. Of course they do.
I told you, I gathered my own intel while waiting at the cafe.
No, you just wanted somewhere to gamble.
The real interesting note is that this crime scene also had no way in or out. At the time of discovery, the door was locked from the inside.
There aren't any windows either, which is expected given that it's underground. There are air vents, but they have secure covers barring entry.
I don't think you could fit through that.
Besides, no one's able to reach that high up.
Unless you
No
climbed on the
windows.
nails.
The only way in and out
Yeah.
is the door that was locked from the inside.
So they climbed through the vent, I'm calling it now.
Is it big enough? I guess we'll have to look at it.
Yeah.
It's a locked room mystery. Locked room mystery.
But there's not much more to investigate. We don't know what state the body was in at the time of discovery.
I told you not to worry. The conditions have all been met.
Yuma, don't be such a pessimist.
Forte
Conditions?
time.
Don't tell me you've forgotten I'm a master detective.
Oh, your forte.
My forte is postcognition, the power to see the past.
What?
Okay.
Can you just see when they were murdered and see who did it?
However, it can only be used at murder scenes.
Where else were you going to need to use it?
To be precise, I can only see how the crime scene appeared at the time it was first discovered.
These
Okay.
powers are very specific.
Well, I mean, if it was just see the past in general, I mean, that'd be the easiest, most OP thing in the world, you know?
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, it's just odd. Like, I wonder if there's a reason they're that specific.
Maybe they're, like, granted by death gods. And they, like, assign their own tricky rules. Like, I doubt it's just, like, nature calling and be like, I'm giving them this very weirdly specific power that ties in with, like, cultural everything and, like, technology and blah, blah, blah. I'm guessing it's, like, a very supernatural thing, you know?
Yeah, probably.
Another way to describe it would be as crime scene limited psychometry, if that's easier to understand.
It's not.
Thank you.
That's amazing! It's like the perfect forte for a detective.
It is, though.
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene. Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered. The memory or perception of the witness does not affect my postcognition. What I see is what actually was there.
All right.
When it
Neato.
comes to my power,
Burrito.
the witness is not a camera or a recording device, but rather a trigger. Perhaps the best way to think of it is like a bookmark stuck between the pages of when the body was found.
I get it. No, use it.
Well,
Yeah.
there's no point in wasting more time explaining.
Thank you.
Let's have
She
a look.
gets it. They get it. They get it.
He's doing
Sure
better!
is convenient. Explains all the confidence. It's similar to the mystery labyrinth, where I recreate the crime scene in your mind.
That's what I was thinking.
But
Yeah, I guess we
now
can do
it's
that
done
too,
in the
but
real world.
in a cooler way.
Yeah, but ours, I think, kind of does have to deal with our, like, actual cognition a bit.
Probably.
Although, it is limited to both the crime scene and the moment of first discovery.
But still, it's amazing.
On the other hand, my master's got nothing. Why is life so unfair? Now I'm angry.
I got you.
Master, can I nibble on your heart to help cheer me up?
Please no.
Of course not.
All right. Oh,
This is a truth bullet.
That-
or a key.
solution key.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I wonder in what context we're going to use that now.
I'm curious how it's going to be when they use it, how we see it.
Yeah. I'm sure we
What?
will be able to. Oh, all right.
Who did this voice?
You're going to do it.
I'm investigating. Don't interfere. Look around the scene in the real world until I'm done using my postcognition.
I want to watch you use it.
I think I can use it too.
I think maybe, yeah.
Post.
Hey, girl.
I wonder what it's like. All I can do is wait for the report.
Nuh-uh.
Well, do I have some good news for you?
What is it this time?
Master, try to remember.
Oh.
Did you feel
Is that
anything
a
by the
result of
moment
her?
Lasso Express?
That she can see other people's...
Well, that really makes us wonder what our forte is.
If we do have one, yeah.
Oh.
I imagine we would if we were, like, being trained.
I mean, but the other guy said he was just without a forte.
That's true.
And he also talked about going through training before.
I wonder, like, what their, like, qualifications are then to become a master detective.
Apparently we met him.
Maybe we had, like, a blood relation to somebody or just showed, like, exceptional intellectual talent.
You know, when the other master detectives use their powers?
I felt it.
This sensation. I felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears.
Forgot these guys existed.
Right. I can sense whenever
miss
a master
Poochie.
detective uses their power.
Yes, that's it! Maybe your coalescence will work now.
Coalescence?
Simply put, it's the ability to share someone else's power. On the train, you only felt the resonance of other people's fortes, but its true function is to share their powers.
Wait. Then that means I can also see the scene in the past with Halara? That's amazing! Is this your ability, Shinigami?
Something like that. But there
What does
are
that mean?
conditions for it to activate.
Maybe it is a forte then.
But she was even just complaining just a second ago, like, it's so stupid you don't get anything cool. But maybe that's just a cover-up, I don't know. I really do think she probably has something to do with that number one guy, though.
She's got something she's majorly hiding.
Yeah. Something.
Yeah.
You must kiss someone to share their ability.
I don't think I kissed either Aphex or Poochie, though.
What? Kiss Halara?
Ha! I lied. Oh, did you blush? Did you really want to? You still don't know if Halara's a boy or a girl.
Both excite me.
Yeah.
Quit messing around and tell me how it works.
You need permission from the person sharing the ability first. Then, you must hold hands while the ability is active.
Oh! Because didn't Aphex like high five us or something? And then Poochie, we had that.
We touched hands on accident.
Yeah.
Did we high five Aphex or something?
Well, we must have touched him somehow.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Did he shake hands?
That's it.
Okay, I can do that.
All
You
right.
ever see that video on the plane where he's like, "Shake my hand, shake my hand"?
Yeah,
It's-
what was that guy on about?
it was like a religious thing, I think.
Oh.
It was like I think it was a Middle Eastern religion.
Oh, yeah, you've told me about this.
Yeah, and I just imagine you as being like, "Shake my hand, Halara, shake my hand."
How are we gonna ask her this? Can we hold hands?
Maybe.
I'm scared.
Halara. Halara?
I need you to be quiet. I'm concentrating.
No, this is important.
Sorry, but there's something I want to ask.
I wanted to see his explanation.
Coalescence. Hold hands.
Oh, we actually just explained it.
You and me.
Do we say it's like our forte, or what do we say?
I don't
Yes, that way I'll be able to see the past too. I think.
My sources made no mention of such an ability. In fact, you're just a trainee.
Yeah, but I just remembered I had it.
Okay, so we just told her it was our forte then?
Anyway, we don't have much time. Let's try it.
I have no intention of getting friendly with you.
But it's
Then
for the
don't.
mission.
It's powerful stuff.
I'm paying you like $5 million.
yeah, it's the least you can do at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not like that.
I despise you.
What?
Huh?
Just the thought of holding your hand makes my skin crawl.
Jesus
I didn't know
Christ.
You hated me so much.
Let me be clear. I don't just hate you in particular.
This could be a cover-up too.
Just hates physical touch?
I despise all of humanity equally. I don't trust anyone, except the dead.
I had a feeling. Halara must be a demon straight from hell.
Ironic.
Then why did you choose to help me with the investigation?
Because of money.
As I told you in the beginning, I always work sincerely for the payment I receive.
I can't pay you to hold my hand? Like, girl.
Can we just add like
them.
$1,000 to it?
Yeah?
You know, or however much you're gonna charge?
Yeah?
As long as you promise payment, I will promise my utmost efforts as a professional.
I did, and it's that much of an effort to hold my hand? Come on, bruh.
Then please, hold my hand. It's necessary for the investigation.
Yeah!
You can add this to my bill if you want. You'll agree then, right?
Yeah, play him, Yuma.
Fine. If it's what I must do as a detective, then I have no choice but to agree.
Jeez, I didn't think you'd be so, like, stubborn.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bite you, Jesus. I wonder if she has, like, a pain... If they have, like, a painful physical past or something, you know? Like, if they were, like, beat by their father or something and just despise touch.
I could see something like that.
Chairs are knocked over. What is that? Dolls on the table. The table's moved a little bit.
I can see it. Everything looks different than a moment ago. Incredible. So this is post-cognition.
Wow.
Alright.
So the transparent ones are what it looks like
Really see it?
before we did this.
I guess so.
Okay.
So your coalescence is real.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to already have your own forte. Well, this does save me the trouble of reporting it back to you, but it's quite inconvenient to keep our hands joined.
How? Aren't you all like practicality? This is easy.
Very well. Go ahead and lead the investigation.
Me?
If you can see what I see, that would be for the best. I'm only acting as your assistant, after all.
What about after all of this like begging and convincing, we were just like, nah, I just want to hold your hand.
I'm lying.
I can't see anything.
This is quite the bizarre crime scene. But unusual crime scenes are expected when you work for the WDO. Now, let's see what you're capable of.
I would have liked to see what they saw for the clock tower when the witness first saw it. What? We're not even holding hands anymore. Okay, I want to look at this table.
Yeah.
Well, actually, let's start with the juicy bit.
Literally.
Oh. Let's look at the juicy bit.
Oh, they gave you a post-cognition option.
Oh, okay. There's a vent here. The four corners of the cover are screwed down, so I don't think it will open. I doubt the cover can be opened when it's like this.
But
It's too early to conclude there's no useful information. Compare it with what was seen in post-cognition.
Was it unscrewed before or just open?
Perchance.
Right. I'll give it a try.
Do it!
Oh, I see. What button is that?
ZR.
Wow. Get over here, they, them. I was gonna say woman, but I was like, wait, that's not right.
Body.
Yeah, he looks rich, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the nails like lead up there like a ladder.
That's kind of what you look like.
Ow.
It just is, trust me.
If you, is that a compliment or
Also,
no?
the noose around his head, or neck.
Oh yeah, true.
There's more marks there.
The murder scene through Halara's eyes is completely silent. There are dolls nailed to the walls and floor, and a corpse pinned down with nails in a similar fashion. This all feels like a dream. It doesn't seem real. There are abnormal decorations all around the crime scene. And it's so quiet.
Honestly, I will say I like the investigation part of this game quite a bit.
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
Okay. Oh, and we can just check out everything. Let's look at the vent. So it's not open, but is it unscrewed?
Hey, this vent. The cover is in place, but it hasn't been screwed on.
Huh.
Which means it could be easily removed, right?
Can a person fit through it? Answer
what
that.
are you doing? You can't touch what you see in post-cognition, even if you happen to be 3 meters tall.
Oh, I see. But I think this will be an important clue. The vent is about 40 by 30 centimeters. A thin adult could probably pass through.
So that one church guy we saw is kind of already off the picture.
You think he's too much of a biggie?
Maybe not back then, but now he is.
Does he have a size thing? We have his profile.
Do we?
I think this...
Oh, no, I meant the church guy. Not the bell tower guy, the fat church guy
Oh, okay.
that we saw at the church.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That guy's probably... Yeah, no.
And also, I mean, that guy doesn't look like a thin adult either. He looks like he could be buff.
Yeah. It'd probably be between the other three then if we're saying those are our suspects.
Though, that kid we saw earlier could fit in there pretty easily.
Like the little kid, the son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. And now the body.
El
It's a
Bode
man's
Is he
corpse.
strangled again?
He's probably around 60 years old.
lived a full life.
His body is pinned
Yeah, he's
against
good.
the wall with countless nails. There isn't much bleeding, so the nails must have been hammered in after he died.
Okay, so he probably did
You're
die from
starting to get the
strangulation
hang
again.
of this. Not too shabby.
I want to see that again.
Nails were hammered in after he died. Why would that make it so there's not as much bleeding?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering, but...
Blood is still in you when you die.
Right. Whatever.
Oh, there are marks on him. Signs that he was strangled.
And he was clawing at his neck again.
Unless that's something different.
Yeah. Like... I don't know what else it would be.
I don't know.
The vertical scratch marks were probably made when he resisted.
Okay.
The most basic of basic observations. Well, at least you
No,
noticed.
screw you, Daydream, with your stupid name.
Yeah.
That's thanks to everything I taught you at the clock tower. an awesome mentor.
This situation is identical to the murder at the clock tower.
The culprit first strangled the victim to death, and then decorated the room afterward.
Do we really have to hold hands to do this? I mean, we just touched the hands of the other people before.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why?
Where would he even hang him here? Just from the ceiling? Are there, like, things on the ceiling?
It could be like you just throw the noose around and then tighten it with your hand and pull upwards.
I wonder if he could have been, like, in the vent and, like, pulling on it, and he, like, strangled him up against this wall.
That's true. Wonder if it could be a two-man job.
That's true. It doesn't have to be just one person, I guess. What's up with this doll? Sure enough, the secret club has dolls nailed to the wall, too.
Yeah.
That must be the Nailman's calling card.
They're nailed into the wall seemingly at random, facing all directions. I can't find a pattern. There's nothing that can be connected to the culprit. Let's try checking someplace else. Do they serve any purpose, you think?
I feel like they're probably using these dolls as something to help in the escape.
Maybe. If they have some forte, I wonder if they could be, like, related.
Yeah.
Well, that's everything here.
It seems like the fortes are only
By the
for the
way,
detectives.
Did you notice the nail below the vent?
Yeah, like he climbed up, maybe? Or...
Another pulley, you think?
Something, maybe.
Yeah.
Below the vent?
Right.
Oh, they look like they've been stepped on.
Yeah.
Some of the nails are bent downward. Maybe they were hammered in a hurry.
Or perhaps there's another reason.
Another reason?
Yeah, I'm guessing they used it as a ladder. What about this slot machine? Nothing to do with that? Okay. This table, then. There's a roulette table. It probably hasn't been used since the incident, as it's covered in dust. There don't appear to be any clues on top of the roulette table.
There's nothing underneath either. We should check someplace else.
Right. The past. Bwah, bwah, bwah.
Bwah, bwah, bwah.
Alright, so the table was just entirely moved, and...
There's dolls on it.
Dolls on the table, alright?
That's...
There's a doll nailed to the roulette table, too.
I see.
There's also a doll nailed here, right in the middle of the roulette wheel.
Where?
In the middle of the roulette wheel? Like that thing in the left?
I don't see a doll there, do you?
No.
That's why I'm confused. The doll itself seems to be the same as the others. There doesn't seem to be anything noteworthy.
That is in and of itself sufficient knowledge. Let's check someplace else.
Okay.
You're so confident.
Was this moved during the incident? As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem related to the case.
Yeah.
Let's check another place.
Alright. What about the counter?
Yeah.
Any drinks missing?
Glass.
I'm thirsty. There's a glass on the counter. It has a thin layer of dust, so it could have been there since the incident.
A key was in the glass at the time the body was discovered. If you want to investigate, we should use post-cognition.
Maybe that's how they got out?
Okay.
Right. Got it. Okay.
Womp.
I like your ring. We just, like, take it off and put it in our pocket real quick.
Very nice. I'm going to use this.
I need to get some of my money back.
Oh, there's a key in the glass. Is it the key to the room?
Seems like it. By the way, being an illegal casino, the security was extremely tight. There's only one master key. It's also a special key that can't be duplicated.
If it was
Why
thrown
not?
from outside the vent, it wouldn't be inside the glass.
Yeah, you'd have to be a good throw.
So this is definitely another locked room mystery.
So they do the murder in here
I'm so glad I met you.
and then leave through the vent, I'm thinking.
Yeah, and just leave the key in the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lock the door, probably with the key if they need... We'll have to look at the door, I guess. Alright. So there's that. Anything else on the counter? Don't think so. Okay. This one doesn't seem too complicated. Now let's look at the door.
A rich fragrance. How about a taste, master?
Oh, yes, please. Why are you always eating? Just like me, for real. Ooh, chair. It's epic. The chairs are lined up neatly. Did someone rearrange the chairs after the incident?
Well,
Either the peacekeepers did so, or the staff here did. Either way, it's not something to worry about.
True. I'll check someplace else. I don't know. Parts of me just wonder if we should, like, listen to them, if they say it's not important, or if that should make me think, no, maybe it is important, though.
Yeah.
Because, like, why would you pick it up if no one's ever gonna be here again, you know?
Right.
I mean, they busted the place, so... The chair is knocked over. Could this be evidence of a struggle between the victim and the culprit?
I don't know about that. The culprit could have knocked it over on purpose to throw off the investigation. There's not much we can get from it other than the fact it's knocked over. Let's check elsewhere.
What reason would it be knocked over? Drunk people? Bar fight? I don't know.
I like the idea of it being misdirection.
Right. Could be. Oh, I got a cough.
I feel like it's not the worst idea if you try and commit a crime is to just make a mess of everything, you know?
Oh, that's exactly what I would do. I would just take a bat and just smash everything.
But you'd have to be careful about leaving
The lock
DNA
is
behind.
Yeah.
Like if you have a single hair fall from your head, you're pretty much done.
Nah. I'll dye it black before I kill someone. And then
Well, it's because there's DNA in your hair gauge.
I'll shave bald before I murder someone.
There you go.
Maybe someone broke it and forced their way in.
Can I see the
Like
lock?
at tower.
It doesn't look like a turn lock.
No.
Like you'd probably need the key to lock it, you know?
Yeah.
But from the looks of it, there's no sign of the lock or door being tampered with.
Alright. Anything
What
else?
else is there to look at?
I think that's it for this place.
I think that's about it.
I think I've checked what I can here. Okay.
Alright,
Let's
do it. Or talk to Halara.
Halara.
I have to say, post-cognition is
you
amazing.
press the wrong button?
No.
You can see the
Oh.
exact crime scene the moment the body was first discovered. Were you born with this power?
my forte is no ordinary superpower. It is a highly refined technique heightened through training.
How do you even train something like that?
Yeah.
If it's a crime scene you need to investigate, do you just go to other crime scenes, or are you like, I'm gonna kill this person to train?
Who knows?
So you weren't able to use it in the beginning?
I could, but initially, it was just ordinary psychometry.
Oh yeah, it's so ordinary.
Since I was young, I would often get sudden glimpses of the past, as if I was experiencing a flashback.
Oh.
It's only a crime scene, so you just like randomly see dead bodies. Like
Wait.
someone like who got run over on the street or something, you just get a flash of like, boom, dead guy.
Yeah, I mean, people have died everywhere, you know?
Yeah. Makes you wonder, just that'd be a
Museums
really
gotta suck for Halara.
it'd be a really cool like superpower to just be able to see random statistics like that, like how many people have died in the house I'm in right now. I wonder if like anybody's died in this house, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any ghosts in this house, but I feel like there might have been ghosts in the first couple houses I lived in. You know?
After a while, touching people or objects resulted in visions flowing through my mind.
So why? That sounds like it could happen anywhere then. Why is this only a crime scene thing?
They probably refined it to be more specific to that, maybe, through their training. Maybe you can't even train it to... Maybe the other stuff is just random, like, side effects you get, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I only learned it was a form of psychometry after growing older.
You just
In
think
the
you're
WDO,
schizophrenic at
simply
first?
having psychometry as a trainee grants you preferential treatment. But I was not satisfied. I believed I could use this ability more effectively as a detective. And through painstaking effort and training,
How old are you?
I gained
Yeah.
this ability
Like 30?
in 3 days.
3 days?
3 days?
That's painstaking?
As I told you earlier, this ability can only see when a corpse is first discovered. It can't be used from the culprit or victim's viewpoint. It is only when a third party first witnesses a crime scene.
Oh, but it sounds like you can understand things otherwise, too.
Maybe.
Like, it's not only
There
this
are
power.
conditions for my post-cognition to activate. First, I must be standing at the crime scene. This condition is absolutely required.
Alright.
I must also know the victim's name and face. That's why prior research is crucial.
Okay, and you already did that research Before the cafe, okay.
Yeah.
Lastly, postcognition is only effective in a 10-meter radius around the body. At this time, I can only see the crime scene and the victim. I can't see any living things that were at the scene.
So if someone was hiding in the room, you wouldn't be able to see them?
I guess that's fair.
No. My ability isn't so good at detecting people.
Still, this is incredibly effective in investigating murder cases.
Feel free to summon me whenever you need my help.
For a price, I'm
Of
guessing.
course,
Yeah.
I don't work for cheap.
You're not gonna change your mind on that, I guess.
I really hope Yako pays me soon.
I kind of hope they're the killer. Then we could get out of this debt.
Yeah, for real. I wonder if that could at all be possible, but I don't see why they would be helping us so much, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, I think that's going to do it for this episode, everybody.
Get out of here!
Oh my god, she gambling. Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Make sure to like, subscribe, join our Discord. Super sexual in there. I don't really know what's up with you guys. Your libidos are like out of this world. It's amazing.
We don't help that though. We're not. I mean, you know.
True. But yeah, we'll see you next time. And do you have anything you want to say, Ethan?
Not really. Go away.
Why are you still here?
Yep.
Yep, watch,
Time in the
watch the
episode!
whole outro. I know you probably click off as the outro's playing, but watch the whole thing this time. Maybe there's a cool secret at the end.
Don't put anything there. It's just to screw with them.
No,
Put this afterwards.
I'm gonna put something really cool at the end, guys.
Oh.
You better go see what it is.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, bye. Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be doing another artsy-fartsy RatAttack Theater. This one, I'm going to be trying to draw Shinigami completely from memory, so it's less about the artistic outcome of it and more about how many details I can get right and actually remember. So before I even started drawing, I wrote a few notes on the things that I do remember, and this is what I wrote. I wrote that I remember the face better than most of the rest of the body, that she has pink and white hair, horns and a crown, a boob tattoo, which is kind of suspicious, I remembered that, black ribbons on her back, I think, a black dress, little like drape curtain things on her hands, I think her like thighs and biceps are exposed, and she has purple eyes, and she has gems on her somewhere, I don't really remember. Now as for the actual drawing, I really struggled with this one for some reason, I don't know why. A lot of the face and like upper body area, I feel like I got that part down pretty well. Me speaking right now in the present in the microphone, I still do not know how accurately I got it. I haven't looked at Shinigami's actual picture yet to see how closely I got it in the end, so we'll do a little bit of a reveal at that at the end. I really struggled on these hands. I never draw hands, so I was really fighting. I ended up giving up and just making little fists instead. I just like clenched my fist in front of myself and I was like, yeah, I'll just draw that. But yeah, this one was hard, especially getting to like the lower body. I could not remember the shape of her like dress, because I want to say you can see like quite a bit of her legs, but it's a dress. So I think it's only like the back side that it's a dress, and that's kind of what I ended up drawing here. I know she has big black boots, and I think I don't really remember anything about the lower body, to be fair. You're mostly looking at their faces and stuff in the game, so that part's going to be the least accurate. I think as you go up to down in the drawing, it gets more to less accurate for how close it probably is. I'm not really the type of person that draws a lot of full body art anyway. I normally just do faces and stuff like that, so doing like a full body, I was struggling just with this pose in general. But here I am, I'm finishing up most of the line art and stuff. Yep, I forgot to add her little hand drapes there. And I'm correcting her dress a bit, because I could just not get it to look right. Like, I was just kind of giving up on what to make it look like, to be honest. As for what goes under the dress, because I feel like you could see like a good amount of her legs, I had no idea what was actually covering her crotch, so I just gave her a little like very medieval type, what do you even call it, like bard pants. I don't know what she wears under the dress, to be honest. And I added some little details now. I'm not very good at drawing wrinkles. I usually don't draw clothing. Usually I just draw them naked. Not like nude naked, but just like people shapes, not actually clothed people, you know? I was honestly just making up a lot of details, like with the ribbons and kind of the like lace type thing I have going on a lot of the clothes. I gave her some of those like tights, you know, not tights, but like the things ladies wear and they're like lingerie, those long pants type things. I think the hair I got down pretty good. Like I said, I still haven't seen the like end result, so I could be way wrong right now, but I think I got the hair and stuff pretty good. And here I moved on to actually coloring it. She has a pretty simple color palette, I think, which is just pink, white, black. There's some like random bits of purple in there, you know? So I'm going in, really struggling how to make it look interesting, even though her entire wardrobe is just pitch black. I spent a bit on the eyes. I never usually put that much detail into the irises like that, but I thought it turned out okay. So yeah, honestly, looking at this in the end, I think it turned out pretty good. In terms of accuracy wise, we will see here in a minute, but art wise, I think it looks fine. You know, pretty good, not perfect. Probably look a lot better if I actually used like a reference and stuff like that, but that's all right. I wasn't even gonna shade it originally, but I was like, it looks really boring otherwise. And well, there you have it pretty much. There's the end thing, so let's see how well it compares. Here we are. I am going to put on Shinigami's real picture and we're going to compare in real time how accurate I actually got it. I'm thinking, just looking at it just like this, I think I got a lot of the key details there pretty dang good. I'm guessing it's going to be, like I said, up here, pretty accurate. You get farther down, no, this is not accurate at all probably. Like this pants area, yeah, I'm guessing this is all wrong right here, this section right here. But I cannot think of how it looks for the life of me. So yeah, I have her picture right over here. Let me grab it. Where is it? And boom! This is kind of what I was basing it off of when I was drawing it. This is what I imagined. So, just looking at this, key differences I'm noticing. Her horns are a slightly different shape than I realized. She has ribbons in her hair. She has like, her whole hand has like a glove on it. I thought it looked kind of weird with what I had, but a lot of like a flower pattern going on across the front. I knew she had patterns on her. I had no idea like what it looked like at all. I got down here kind of okay. She doesn't have the weird like barred pants that I gave her, but she has like the kind of high socks thing and like boots. I got that right. Her dress, this isn't the best picture in the world. Do I have a different one? I just have random screenshots of her, to be honest. From the Let's Play. Let's see. Yeah! Her dress is very much like in the back, like I thought. Like it doesn't really hang out in front much at all. It's kind of just sticking out her butt a little bit. So looking back at ours again. Oh yeah, The hand drape things, they go up way higher on her arms than I realized. They go like up to her bicep. She has buttons on her boobs. And the ribbon, she has a ribbon on her boobs too. So looking at some other details, she kind of has like a weird, like, I don't even know what you would call this. It looks like pajamas almost, like this weird. Yeah, I got this whole part wrong completely, like I thought I did. And then she has this very long ribbon in front, and I really wasn't sure what was going on with this area. I knew she had, you know, the badonkadonks out a little bit, which she does, but I thought there was something in the middle. It looks like a medal or something. Oh, and you can see the little boob tattoo there, the like 5 pixels. I kind of got the shape of that wrong, but at least I remembered it existed. Does she have a choker? I thought she had like something on her neck. She does. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see. She has like more, it looks like kind of a choker. And her horns are a little bit different shape. Like, I got them way too straight. They're actually curvier than I thought they were. And her crown's a really weird shape. I just made it basic crown shape. It's like, got all sorts of weird angles to it. But I mean, from memory, I think I'd give myself a pretty good score. Looking at her hair and stuff, I didn't realize she had like a hairpin thing right there. But like the details, I had them flip-flopped. I thought it was the pink on the right. It's not, it's actually reversed. And I knew there was like pink and white in both of her pigtails too. I just couldn't remember what it looked like, so I just added little like splotches of color. Other than that, yeah, I'd give myself, memory-wise, for the details I remembered, off of, how many episodes have we recorded now? I think we recorded like 8. I'd give myself like a 7 out of 10, you know? I definitely missed some parts, but if you can't tell who this is, then you're stupid. Like, I got most of it. I got the gist of it down. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little RatAttack Theater, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.